Kal Halayim La Yahal Bashim Yahushai Bahashim Rakakodash. Double honor to the apostles, elders, and bishops. Peace, blessing, mercy, and salutation to all the brotherhood out there teaching the truth and sincerity. In the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, so I'm leaving work. It's gonna be a short drive, so I typed in performance on what does the Bible say about Galatians 6 verse 3 and 4. For if anyone thinks he is something when he is nothing, he deceives himself. But let each one test his own work, and then his reason to boast will be in himself alone and not in his neighbor. So it's a performance issue. You know, how are you going to brag about something when you didn't do it? You know, let's say your wall heater unit, your furnace goes out. You need to see what you can do about it. You try to get it fixed. And if it's something like the gas valve or the gas line, you can fix it. Even the thermocoupling, you know, it's something fixable. You know, the igniter is that little thing that causes a flame. And you just have to know what you're dealing with. So you have to perform according to your ability. You know, if your ability is limited to what you know, then you ain't gonna be able to do the things that, let's say, somebody with more experience. Let's say if you got 5 years experience. 5 years experience. So with 5 years experience, you know a little bit. You know enough. And when you know enough, you know, you still have room to learn more. But when you know enough, you know, you don't ask for that much help. You don't ask for too much help. And what happens when you don't have that much experience? What happens when you only have 1 year experience? You only have 1 year experience and you're calling everybody up on the phone. Hey, how you do this? How you do that? But if you're the guy with the most experience, you're getting those calls. And if you got those 5 years experience, the guy with the most experience is saying, hey, call the 5 year guy. You know, he's out on the road, and actually they say he's out in the field putting more truth to the scriptures. He's out in the field, and the field being the world. So I'm out in the field, I'm doing work, and I'm gaining experience. You're gonna get tested according to what you know, and that's gonna determine your performance. Okay? But you still have to know what you're talking about and what you're dealing with. You have to know the parts that you're using. You have to know about the parts that you need, for sure, for damn sure. Because let's say you're on the phone and you say, oh, hey, I'm looking at this and that. Well, what the fuck is this and then what the fuck is that? You know, what are you talking about? And you can't figure it out. So you have to get the, what's it called? Terminology. You have to get the terminology. Once you get the terminology, now you know what you're talking about. Now everybody knows what the fuck's going on, right? Read it again. Galatians 6 verses 3 and 4, coming from the ESV. For if anyone thinks he is something when he is nothing, he deceives himself. But let each one test his own work, and then his reason to boast will be in himself and not in his neighbor. So, you know, if you got big brothers and they're teaching you and they're showing you, you want to be like them, right? Especially if they got the truth on the right path, you want to be like them. And then one day, somebody will want to be like you. So you just got to keep your performance up. So with that, I'm going to say shalom.